Then, Forest Cologne, that April night 8 years ago.
And a packed house here, something over 40,000 packed into the city ground on a bright evening after heavy rain of the previous 2 or 3 days. Brian Clough on the right and Peter Taylor. Reflective faces go out to take their place on the bench, wondering if they can outsmart Hannes Weisweiler, the old fox of Cologne, them a Cologne manager. And here's how Forest line up, and the importance of personal discipline in European games is emphasised by the absence of Viv Anderson. 2 yellow cards in the games against Grasshoppers gives him a suspension for tonight's match. Barrett moves over to the number 2 spot while the versatile play anywhere Bowyer gets the left back job. Otherwise, it's Forest's regular lineup. The German champions have lost their superb international midfield playmaker Heinz Flo and have shuffled the side to repair the loss. They play pristine in a defensive role and fill up midfield with 4 men, Koolman, Zimmerman, Neumann and Glovats. Including the Belgian winger Van Gool, there are 6 senior internationals in this side. And we're off in this semi-final. The white shirts of Cologne defending the goal on the left, and the all-red outfit of Nottingham Forest on a pitch which has been badly damaged by rain, but it stopped raining early today. Here's Koolman and Lloyd going sharply into the tackle. There's been a drying wind and a little bit of sun, but the top of the pitch very muddy, very holding. Ball for Bertels. Robertson. Nopke chipping it for Muller. Bowyer. Already Dieter Muller, the German striker, showing his pace up front. And so is Woodcock here now for Forest. Archie Gamble. Robertson to attack Kanopka. Helped out by Glovats. Here's Muller. Van Gool making a run diagonally to his right. Van Gool now marked up. And the return ball for Muller. Oh, scoring chance there, and Forest were all over the place. That's the clearest chance of the game. This 1-2 ball with Van Gool and Muller was in there. Forest was static. The goal was open, and he's wide. Through ball for Glovats. Glovats being chased by Needham. That's a good ball into Van Gool. Good drive, and a goal! Yes! Van Gool, and that is a dramatic goal. A crusher for Nottingham Forest. One thing that Hannes Weisweiler, their manager, came here looking for was one goal. Van Gool's got it. Nobody picked up Van Gool. He was free. He triggers the right foot. Shilton got a touch onto the post, and it trickles into the nest. So Forest, inside 7 minutes, just 6 minutes gone, find themselves 1-0 down here at home. Glovats, and that's a beautiful ball to Neumann. And it's 2-on-2, Muller. Now Neumann is coming in there as well. Van Gool's up in the box. Muller doing it all on his own. And Peter Shilton shouts at his defenders. Well, they only had 2 attacking then. Muller and Van Gool. Muller decides to go all the way on his own. There's the shot over the bar, but it could have been deadly. Bowyer reaching long for Woodcock. A whack from behind by Zimmerman. Herbert Zimmerman, former Borussia Mönchengladbach player. 4 times capped for West Germany. Here's Woodcock. And once again, Cologne break and the long striding. Herbert Newman has looked and finds Van Gool, and he's all right. It's 1 against 1. Van Gool against Shilton. And now it's Muller to score goal number 2. Oh, my goodness me. Forest are in real trouble. 2-0 down at home. They look at the linesman. They ask for the offside flag. It didn't come. But they've only themselves to blame there, initially for leaving Van Gool. Here it was 1-on-1. And Van Gool drags Shilton from his goal. The square ball, and nothing is going to stop Muller scoring there. Ping! His 5th goal in European Cup matches this season. 19 minutes gone, and Peter Shilton, who seldom lets one goal past, has been beaten twice here. The task ahead of Forest now is Everest high. 2 goals away from home, Cologne have scored. Cologne's 2 goals, the highest they've scored away in the European Cup this season. It was 1-1 in Iceland against Akranes, 1-0 in Bulgaria against Sofia, and 1-1 up in Glasgow against Rangers. And here, Nottingham Forest, they've put 2 past them. Here goes Bowyer. Bertels. Woodcock, the shot from Bowyer. Oh, beauty! Hit the bar! That was such a beautiful bench shot. Well, we've got the slow-mo of that last shot. Bowyer bent it perfectly, like a banana, hit the bar, should have been a goal. Bertels gets in a turn, and Schuster keeps on going. He got a push then, and the corner given away by Gerber. Roland Gerber, the sweeper, the libero, the number 5. Needham and Lloyd in the box, the corner taken. Bowyer off to Robertson. Needham, and then he's looking for Bertels. And that was a beautiful goal from Gary Bertels in the same net that he scored his first European Cup goal against Liverpool, has dragged Forest back into the game. 2-1 now to Cologne. This ball from Robertson, a beautiful knocked ball back from Needham, and Gary Bertels found the space and the coolness to pop that ball away from Schumacher. And again, a beautiful ball out of defence by Cologne. It's Konopka. Muller is free over the far side. Has he seen him? Yes, he has. Van Gool is there with him. Konopka is still in the attack. Good drive, good save. But Cologne only had 3 men forward then. Konopka was one of them. Muller looks up, sees Konopka, who started the attack, coming in still. This drive was on target. Shilton had to save it. Nyman. Lot of curve, far post ball, and Shilton was being hammered. Shilton was being hammered by Klovats. Beautiful bend on this ball from Nyman, though. That's the way to take corners. As Shilton goes up, he's hammered by the German number 8. Less than quarter of an hour of the first half left. Forest 2-1 down at home. Barrett. Bertels. Taking on Schuster, beats him. McGovern. Gemmell. McGovern. Good drive! Now that's more like it, Nottingham Forest. They put that one together, and it was their young captain, John McGovern, who was involved. John McGovern, Gemmell, the 1-2, and McGovern bang on target. Schumacher had to make the save. As the corner, well, that was hanging there for somebody to knock in. 2 German defenders gone down injured in their own box. And Bertels knocks that back to Robertson. His cross into the box is too near Schuster. Lloyd knocks it in there again, and Needham has stayed up. Now it's Barrett. Forrest camped up there, looking for the equaliser. Knocked out by Gerber. There's panic in the Cologne defence for a moment or two then. They should have let the goalkeeper have the ball. Forrest putting the pressure on again. John Robertson. Robertson skating away from 2 vicious tackles then. Beautiful ball from Bertels, just beat McGovern. And now, Forest are going to watch the breakout from Cologne. Here's Konopka. Nyman taking over. Glovats joining in. And they've got 3 other men to support Glovats. One of them is Muller. Oh, and Barrett didn't get that ball clear. Oh, that was really dangerous. This ball in from Konopka. Forest fullback. Colin Barrett didn't get it away, and Muller almost sneaked in. Bertels. Gemmell. Woodcock. And he's beaten Zimmerman again, but they close down on him. He's in there. Oh, and that hit. Schumacher's right boot. What a beautiful bit of skill, though, by Tony Woodcock. He slips one marker, slips another one, in with a half chance, hits it, and it hit the goalkeeper. That's Needham across. McGovern trying to get there, but Van Gool will be first. Muller hits this one for Van Gool, and he's all on his own again. Archie Gemmell comes to him. He checks, has a look. He's in for a chance. Oh, and he's just wide. And he holds his head in his hands. But Van Gool had the settling of it there, all on his own. He checks, looks up, outside of the right boot, and that didn't miss the outside of the post by more than inches. Schoolman, Prestine, and referee Antonio Garrido only adds a few seconds on. Well, what a first half of football that has been. Forest, all their dreams coming unstuck within 19 minutes when Van Gool knocked in the first goal. Dieter Muller was up there to capitalise on another Van Gool effort to score the second. Gary Bertels has delivered yet another goal. There he goes, reflectively. Half-time score here at the moment, then Nottingham Forest 1, Cologne 2. We'll take the break now, and we'll be back with the highlights of the second half in just a few moments. So Nottingham Forest prepare to kick off this second half. Since Peter Shilton joined the club September '77, there've never been 2 goals put past him here. Clark. Robertson calling, wanting it. But what can he do with it? Hoiked on. Woodcock, McGovern. The header for Bertels, not long enough, but a free kick given. Now it's Robertson. Robertson against Konopka. Gets to the line and wins a corner. Once again, the big man, Needham, goes near post with Bertels. Lloyd around the centre of the goals. A lot of good curl on that. Needham up. Whacked away, though, by Konopka. Clark. And Glovats turns out of trouble against Robertson and gives the ball immediately to McGovern. Now Robertson with a chance really to go at the Cologne defence. The chip. Bertels knocks it down, and Bowyer scores the goal. Beautifully constructed goal for Ian Bowyer. This man of all parts, man of all seasons. Superb stuff by Forest that's got that crowd roaring. It's 2-2. Look at this for a cross ball from Robertson. Look at the honesty of Bertels up to get the knockdown, and the deadly accuracy of Ian Bowyer to score the equaliser. Bertels, Schuster gets the challenge in. Knopka keeps the ball in play. Robertson putting pressure on him. Bowyer in now, Robertson. Here's Bowyer. Woodcock. And a corner. And there's a new eagerness and determination and drive and enthusiasm from Nottingham Forest. They were shattered inside 20 minutes to go 2-0 down. But now they're level. Robertson. Oh, it's a beautiful curl. McGovern. And Robertson facing Glovats with Knopka in support. There's Woodcock. Woodcock and Zimmerman. Big number 3 trying to prevent him getting a turn in. Woodcock shielding that ball. And he stubs it in, and it just didn't have the length. A miss kick. McGovern! Oh! What an incredible save, and what rotten luck on John McGovern. What superb goalkeeping. that ball dropping from Muller. A free gift to McGovern. That shot bang on target. A superb save by Schumacher. Here's the corner. Goalkeeper gets a punch. McGovern. The Germans flinging themselves at the ball. O'Neill. Woodcock. Lloyd in. Woodcock. Ball stuck in the mud. He was trying to reach Birtles. Konopka. A very hard whack then by Ian Bowyer. There was no delicacy about that clearance. Here's Robertson. Robertson, and again, he checks away from Konopka. The ball from Woodcock. Looking for McGovern, and Bowyer. Didn't quite drop to him. It must go back to Robertson to start it again. Everything coming from that side of the park now. It's a good ball. And O'Neill couldn't quite get there. Was that a corner? The linesman this side has given it. And the referee picks it up. And it is a corner. There's the cross. O'Neill just unable to get there and get a touch. I'm not sure that the boot was that of O'Neill's or the goalkeeper's. Anyway, a corner's given. O'Neill's going to take it. And it's cleared out. But now Cologne are protecting their 2 away goals. No thoughts of looking for a third at this moment. Here's Woodcock. McGovern. There goes Birtles. Turn Schuster. Oh, it was great! And a superb goal! John Robertson! What a fantastic goal by John Robertson! 3-2 Nottingham Forest. 17 minutes into the second half. Oh, you won't see much better than that. Well, that sums it up. Look at the work by Gary Birtle, though. A blistering cross, and here comes Robertson, full length. Goalkeeper's got no chance. Oh, superb stuff. Lloyd. Ball on to Muller. And Muller could get one here. Oh. Well, that just shows you cannot relax for 1 second against Cologne, the West German champions. Really wasn't anything on, just a long ball through from Koolman. Muller gets on the end of it. Shilton commits himself solidly. Put Muller off on the balls over the bar. Cologne want to make the substitution and bring on their Japanese international, Okudera, £75,000 from a Yokohama club some 2 years ago. And it's Glovac who comes off. More or less a straightforward switch, though Okudera has played a lot of wing play. He is also a midfield player. Birtles across and Lloyd in. And McGovern trying to win this back. But Muller knocks it off for Van Gool. It's one-on-one at the moment. Van Gool and Okudera. Is this going to be dramatic? His first touch. Oh, yes it is! Oh my goodness me! What a way to come on as a substitute! And that man Van Gool did it again. Okudera. Well, you can't do anything better than that. What an incredible moment. For the first time in his career here at the Forest Ground, Shilton's beaten by 3 goals. The ball in from Van Gool, Okudera, the touch, and ping. And it's 3-3, and Shilton was over it and missed it.
Because the guy who made the headlines the next day was that Japanese sub. That was an awful moment, wasn't it?
First kick he got.
Yeah.
And it went under Peter Shilton's body, and we weren't too happy with the goal. But we've got happier memories than that. We've got John Robertson scoring a goal, literally heading a goal as an outside left. Now, as outside lefts go, as you've seen in your previous few programmes, they're not very brave people. Alan Hinton wasn't brave, and John Robertson wasn't that brave, and Franz Carr isn't brave. The bravest outside left I've ever seen was Tom Finney, but that's digressing slightly. If I can get an outside left to score a goal with a diving header in the last few minutes of, or the last 20 minutes, of a semi-final of a European Cup, then I'm nearly as good at my job as you are at yours.
Thank you, Brian, for that compliment. Well, Nottingham Forest, of course, went on to win the second leg, winning 1-0 in Cologne, and went on indeed to win the European Cup final itself, beating Malmo in the final. Next week, Cloughy looks at Aston Villa, a high-scoring and exciting league game against Manchester United, followed by the European Cup final when Aston Villa won it again for England. That's next week. For now, goodbye.
Here's Woodcock. McGovern. There goes Birtles. Turn Schuster. Oh, it was great. And a superb goal. John Robertson. What a fantastic goal by John Robertson.